Hi friends, welcome to Telangana Movement. Earlier we discussed regarding Sammaka Saralamma Jatara festivals. In this video, uh, we are going to discuss the Nagoba Jatara. This is the second largest congregation in our country. The Nagoba Jatara is a massive, deeply spiritual tribal festival celebrated by the Adivasi Gond community. Specifically, the Mesram clan, officially recognized as a state festival by the government of Telangana. It stands as the second largest tribal carnival in India, surpassed only by the Sammaka Saralamma Jatara. As we discussed, Sammaka Saralamma Jatara, their Koya tribes, mainly the Koya tribes, Koya tribes, the, with the help of them, they'll celebrate the Sammaka Saralama festival. Here, the Gond tribes, the Gond community, uh, where the location and festival takes place, just we'll see in this video. Deity Nagoba, also known as Sri Sheikh or Sheshnag, the serpent god, king cobra deity, whom the Mesram clan worships as their progenitor and protector, is celebrated annually for about 10 days during the Hindu lunar month of Pushya Masam, late January, early February, where it's celebrated Keslapur village, Indravelli Mandal, Adilabad district, Telangana, India. Draws hundreds of thousands of devotees from Mesram clan traveling from multiple states including Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh and Jharkhand. Core rituals and traditions. The Nagoba Jatara is highly unique due to its unbroken adherence to century-old strict tradition. The festival moves through a series of highly structured, rigorous 70 kilometers barefoot trek Hastina Madugu on the Godavari River in Manchiral district. They carry a 1400-year-old sacred brass vessel called the Zeri to fetch holy water, walking back in a single file, mimicking the elegant undulating movement of snake. Purification of the temple. The pilgrims camp under a sacred banyan tree near the temple for 2 days upon their return. On the night of Pushya Amavasya, the new moon night, the holy water from the Godavari river is mixed with water from a sacred village well to perform the Abhishekam ritual purification of the Nagoba idol, marking the grand commencements of Jatara. The Bheting ceremony, introduction of brides. This is arguably the most culturally significant ritual. Newly married women, brides who married into the Mesram clan over the past years, must undergo Bheting dressed in white saris and led in solemn uh, procession by older women of the clan. They are formally introduced to the serpent god Nagoba. Only after this ceremony is a new daughter-in-law recognized as an official member of the clan and permitted for prayers at the temple. The tomb ritual, remembering ancestors, the Gonds hold a deep reverence for their ancestors during the Jatara. A special ritual called tomb is performed for every member of the Mesram clan who passed away in the previous year, honoring their memory and seeking their blessings. Cultural highlights. The nights of the Jatara transform a landscape into a mystical cultural experience. Gusade dance. In this, the Gond tribal people, they'll use the dancer especially. They'll use the peacock feathers. They will like a headgear. Dancers wearing massive headgear made of peacock feathers perform the captivating Gusade dance, which remained a premier tourist and cultural attraction. Oral epics. Paradan birds, tribal musicians sit around campfires and spend entire nights changing the Nagoba Bidi The oral history and legends of the serpent god accompanied by the ancient bow string instrument called kingri. This is many times in competitive exams in Telangana movement asked being asked this question, especially what is the dance being asked this dance gusadi dance, and what they'll use the what which bird feathers they will use, peacock feathers. Most of the times, number of times they asked in previous exams, so concentrate on these areas, especially they'll ask the place, the location, the neighboring states, and gusadi dance. What is the tribal Adivasi, the tribal name who will celebrate this one, Gondu tribes, and which instrumental they'll use during this festival. They'll ask, we called the Kangri. The Sri Nagoba Darbar. This is very interesting and this is very famous. We are following since 1944. A truly fascinating of the festival of the Nagoba Darbar, a traditional reverence rehearsal from on the third of the fourth day of the festival. The Darbar was introduced in 1944, not 1942. 1944. 1944. They introduced that Christopher Van Führer Hementarf. Today, the top government official, including district collector, police heads, sit alongside tribal elders to hear the grievances of Adivasi people regarding land disputes, forest rights, local issues, providing direct, peaceful bridge for administrative justice. Travel information. MCQs being asked in previous papers. In which Indian state is the famous tribal festival Nagoba Jatara celebrated annually? Telangana. Second question. Nagoba Jatara is recognized as the dash largest tribal carnival in India. Second largest. It is the second largest tribal congregation in India following the Sammaka Saralamma Jatara, Medaram Jatara, which is also celebrated in Telangana. It is a tribal congregation, not it is a general congregation. It is a tribal congregation. First one is Sammaka Saralamma, Medaram Jatara, and second one is Nagoba Jatara. Which specific tribal community and clan primarily celebrate the Nagoba Jatara? Gond tribe, Mesram clan. Who is the primary deity worshipped during the Nagoba Jatara? The sacred cobra. What is the significance of the Bheting ceremony performed during the Jatara? It is the official introduction of newly married brides into the clan. During the festival preparation, from which river do tribal elders fetch holy water in a 14,000 years old brass vessel, Zeri, Godavari River? Which traditional dance performed by male dancers wearing elaborate peacock feathers headdresses is a major cultural attraction at the Nagoba Jatara? Gusadi dance. The historical tribal darbar, a court held during the festival to address Adivasi grievances, was introduced in 1944 by which famous anthropologist? Christoph von Führer Hemmendorf. The renowned Austrian anthropologist Christoph von Führer Hemmendorf started the tribal darbar tradition in 1944 to strengthen the tribal local governance system and give Adivasis a direct platform to air issues regarding land rights and social welfare to state authorities. In which Hindu lunar month does the Nagoba Jatara commence? Pushya Masam. Thank you friends, thank you for watching. For more information, subscribe the Telangana Movement channel and get more videos. Thank you friends, thank you for watching.